Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, I am BrotherofHavok, and today I have the pleasure of bringing you my infamous Destroyer fitting. I'm sure many of you have already seen my Planet Express vs. Proto PC match, in which I earned over 2,400 war points and 14 kills with nothing but AV weaponry. Well, in this video we're going to be taking a more in-depth look into that suit, and I hope you enjoy it. First off, it is of course a Gallente Commando with my signature Allotek plasma cannon and Wiyrkomi swarm launcher. Naturally, since the Gallente Commando only has one high slot, that high slot will be always taken up by a complex light damage modifier. For low slots, I use 3 complex reactive plates. I normally don't like them, or like to use them in regular matches, but they provide decent armor and armor reps, while at the same time having the benefit of having less movement penalty. The main factor for using the reactive plates, though, are because they require less power grid and CPU than the normal armor plates and or armor reppers. Equipment is of just a Ishukone gauge Nanohive for maximum ammo producing I wouldn't recommend the triage or the Nanohives that do both triage and ammo, since you're going to be running out of ammo a lot more than you are going to be getting hit, hopefully. Also, your passive reps with the reactive plate should do enough that even if you are getting damaged a bit, if you're in the right places, you should survive and be able to bounce back. Now, for how to use this suit, it's really quite simple. You just have to get yourself up to a high place that has access to the air, a street or open ground space, and of course has access to a single objective or point. Since the only weapons that the suit has are primarily AV, you want to have clear view of places that vehicles will travel through. However, the plasma cannon can also be used on infantry as well, so you can easily defend a single objective as long as you're within 225 meters, which is the maximum range. Generally, I recommend being on top of buildings, especially those without ladders, since if you're vigilant enough, you can stop enemy drops from getting to you, and you can prevent infantry from ever having ability to take you out. When you're in your perfect spot, there are 3 things you need to look out for. The first being that your primary duty is to deny the enemy vehicles a space to exist in. Obviously, that means that you are to take every opportunity to destroy enemy vehicles, but also you are to deny them breathing space. Even if you can't kill them, keep them under fire, keep them under pressure, and they'll either begin to make mistakes or they won't be of any use to their team. The second thing to consider is the point that you are defending. Much like in the Proto match, you have to use the plasma cannons to kill potential hackers. Minotaur speed hackers can still hack the objective if you're not paying attention, but do not rush things. If you miss your shot because you are in a rush to get them off the point, then you've practically guaranteed them the hack. So take your time, aim properly. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. The last thing to consider is that you may frustrate your opponents enough that one or more specialists will focus their entire attention on you. I've had forge guns, plasma cannons, sniper rifles, rail rifles, scrambler rifles, CRs, suicide dropships, and OBs used to kill me at these points in the match. If this happens, then it takes priority that you kill them as fast as possible. Do not allow them to remove you from your points. Ignore hacks if you must, but do not allow them to kill you. If you are gone, then it will take at least a minute and a half to get back onto your position. Keep these 3 things in mind and you'll do well with my Destroyer fitting. As always, I'm BrotherofHavok. Good night and pleasant dreams.